Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just So I'm playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First in Sorcery builds. Last episode we did Aldia's Keep and I think also the Undead Crypt. And today we're going to go and do something interesting first. We're going to go back up to the Shredded Ruins. Wow. No, the Shaded Ruins. And we're going to go and elevate this place to New Game Plus. Because if I beat Scorpioness Nashka on New Game Plus, I'm going to get myself a Southern Ritual Band +2, which would then allow me to get some good stuff. No, which would then allow me to equip 3 more spells, because it gives me 3 more attunement slots. Hello, asshole. Oh, that's a lot of damage. We would have expected it, you know, in New Game Plus. There's also a lion behind me. Now I'm thinking about it. Why do I even... No. Why do I even care? I don't need anything in here. I'm running. I'm just gonna go straight for the boss. There are still a couple of phantoms. I think there's one to my right over here who might follow me. I have no idea, but I'm gonna be running, that's for sure. Because I ain't interested in this shit. It would be really nice if I could just equip a couple more spells. That way I can play around with some more powerful spells. Like, you know, Crystal Soul Spear. Hello. Get out of the ground. Let's see how little damage I do. Gotta say that is, that's not a lot of damage that I'm doing. So 266. Gotta watch out for this stuff. We're gonna see, so 266 for that one. And then I guess technically more damage in a certain way. With this weapon. Because I can attack more times, so... God damn it. Why you gotta move? Why you gotta act like a bitch? Bum, bum, bum. Ouch. Heal up right in front of her face. Because why not? And into the ground she goes. Into the ground. So this, my friends, is the reason why I would need a physical damaging weapon. For situations like this. Where, Are you kidding me? That actually worked. That's a little bit stupid. Also, what are you doing? That's a grabbing attack for sure. Doing a nice, solid 36 damage right there. But that's against the tails. The tails have extra defense. However, you can cut off the tails, which would basically get rid of a pretty big weapon of hers. Nice. Stunned her with that. The thing I should also not forget is the fact that I am allowed to use, like, freaking pine resin and all that jazz. So I can have my normal physical weapon, and then I can use whatever pine resin I feel like. Something I kind of forget. Like, once I stick myself to a certain element, I'm like, okay, anything that isn't this element is gonna fuck me over. But then I kind of forgot that I can use physical weapons also. Because otherwise everything would be a ridiculous pain in the butt. And for me, challenges go only so far, you know? A challenge can only be, like... I don't want challenges to become unfair or really annoying. Still want to try to enjoy myself. And I don't think I'll enjoy myself if I need to... Like, if I do freaking 5 damage to a boss or something. It's never gonna be that bad, but... If you don't do any damage to a boss, it's really annoying. Because then everything just takes a lot of time, and yeah, it's not fun. I already kind of feel like I'm doing basically no damage against this boss. But once again, I could probably use some kind of a pine resin that I'm not using, so. I feel like I need to scratch my freaking nose. I have an itch on my nose, which needs to be scratched. There we go. Ah, that's much better. I'm kind of wondering if I can even... This might be something interesting to test out. Victory achieved. As I get my souls and my Southern Ritual Band. +2. Nice. Can I even infuse this weapon with a pine resin? I can. Yes. Wow, that is insane. I like it there. Right, let us go back and level up. Attune some more spells. Now that we have our improved freaking thing. I'm thinking about equipping the soul spears. The 2 soul spears that I have. Right. Now I can use 4 soul spears, which seems like a pretty nice thing. Right. But first, more stamina, please. Right. So let's go and attune. Or I could attune my crystal soul spears. I don't think we've actually seen the crystal soul spears quite yet. They look pretty dang cool. Right, but I do think I'd rather equip both of these normal soul spears. I feel like that is a better idea. Right. So now I have a lot of great soul arrows, great heavies, and then 4 soul spears for certain situations. Right, let's go back to the dragon area. I forgot that I still need to go and upgrade other weapons, but I'll get to that later then. Once I go back to Majula, and hopefully remember. Hello. I would like to unpetrify you, yes. And get out my binoculars. And take a look at your luscious body. Bye. So in this place you have these enemies over here. So you once again have these husk enemies. However, these particular ones, when they blow up, they also release corrosive stuff. So if you get wombo comboed, you're gonna lose your gear, basically. Okay, so 2 of these to kill 1 of these guys. Twinkling Titanite, Pale Stone. Yeah, like I said, this is the area for Twinkling Titanite and Petrified Dragonbone grinding. Why? Because you also get a bonfire static at the beginning of this place, if you haven't noticed quite yet. Let's see how much damage a soul spear can do. That is a one-shot. A majestic, absolutely amazing one-shot. Nice. Okay, that makes this a lot better, actually. Even though there's only a limit to how many soul spears I can cast, of course. There we go. I think homing soul arrow would probably be a pretty good idea for this area also. So Petrified Dragon Bones. There's another one underneath the wing of that. The Durgan. The thing is, a soul spear should normally pierce enemies. I'm gonna shoot you. See about trying to carefully make my way over there if I can. Okay. And soul spear. There we go. Can I lock onto the other one also? Yes. There we go. Titanite Chunk, Petrified Dragonbone, and Old Mining Stone. Titanite Chunk, Twinkling Titanite, Dark Knight Stone. You get a lot of Infusion Stones and also a lot of Titanite this way. So in general, it's a good idea, I would say. And then there's also the Drakes to fight, which give you a sizable amount of souls. However, once you reach like New Game Plus 1,000,000, these guys will basically guaranteed one-shot you. Depending on how physically oriented you are. Or just depending on how much HP you have. And defense. With my character, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna get one shot. But at the same time, I also have spells to kill this thing at range. And try to avoid the fire. I guess we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna think about it too much right now. I did run out of soul spears though, but I think it should be fine because the only enemy, like I think like the first room is the most annoying room to fully clear if you want to get all the Titanite lizards in one go. If you are a strength build, or even if you aren't a strength build, but you'd like if you're not using any magic type, then I think the best strategy to deal with this, like farming these Titanite lizards, is to use the large club. You either use the large club or the great club. Both of them should be fine. You basically do the right trigger attack with any great hammer. Well, not any great hammer, but with any, like, you basically need to have like the strong attack of the great hammers where you slam your hammer in front of you on the ground. Because these enemies are also weak against striking damage. So that makes hammers really powerful. Makes it so that you can one-shot them in New Game Plus. Or like in any of the New Game Pluses, really. Once again, also though, it depends on how much scaling you have, how much strength you have. Will determine the amount of damage you do, and then there's a chance that you might not be able to one-shot them. I'm pretty dang sure that I won't be able to one-shot these things with my soul spears for long. It would be nice if I could, but I'm pretty dang sure that I can't. I guess we'll see how it goes. It is a little bit easier to kill these Titanite lizards by shooting them with soul arrows instead of attacking with your sword. As again, I think quite clearly see that it is not too difficult to shoot them with this. However, I do think that you can only do this with sorceries, because you can cast, like, I'm not sure how weak they are to dark damage. I've never tried that. I also have no idea what pyromancers can do against these things. But at least for the moment, we know that sorcery does a pretty good job at killing these Titanite lizards. Hello, dragon. Also, by using the Moonlight Greatsword, I can use the two-handed attacks, which are the vertical attacks, which are also quite good for the Titanite lizards. Right. Hello. Wow. I forgot how not beefy they are when you're not fighting them at No Game Plus 1,000,000. If you're wondering, for people who don't know this, your noob game, or like the power of the enemies, does not, like, basically stop scaling at New Game Plus 7, I think. So you don't have to worry about everything becoming ridiculously powerful to the point that you just can't do anything against it. No, that's not the way that this works. There are definitely mods out there that you can use, which would increase everything even more, but I don't think that would be fun. Ow. Got hit by one of those, and as you can see, it took a pretty big chunk out of my equipment. However, I do think that there's... Oh wow, one shot. I don't think that there's any more corrosive... You know, I don't trust this, so I'm just gonna use one of my many repair powders. You can buy these at the merchant in the beginning of Dragon Lake Castle, if you really need them. Or you can use the repair spell. Like, I could technically use it, but I'm not going to be using it. Because I don't care about it. Yes, I could technically use the strong attack from the Moonlight Greatsword a little bit more then. But the strong attack does not do that much more damage than my soul arrows do, so. But if I had something, better a Dragon Bone, Twinkling Titanite, Ring of the Evil Eye +1. And then a Dragon Charm. And that's basically it for this area. You could also decide to not attack the Guardian Drakes and try to circumvent having to deal with them. You don't have to fight them. Like, I'm talking about New Game Plus, by the way. Like, if you're doing it at New Game, I kind of feel like it's not really... Like, they really aren't too bad. Are you fucking kidding me? They're really not too bad, but... dealing with them in higher New Games can be very annoying. So I would not recommend. Well, I guess you just have to choose for yourself. You do get a lot of souls from them, so that way you can level yourself up a little bit more. Or use those souls for buying more upgrade materials, like Titanite shards and chunks. If you're wondering, when it comes to like the Titanites, the normal Titanite shenanigans, you can basically buy infinite Titanite shards from Kloana once you are done with the Iron Keep. Ow, Jesus Christ. And then you can buy infinite large Titanite after you're done with Dragon Lake Castle. And you can buy infinite Titanite chunks after you've killed Nashandra, which is basically the final boss of the game. Ooh boy. I was really hoping I could go for the critical. But apparently I couldn't, because I suck. I'm gonna die now. Oh, Forlorn. Such an annoying, useless encounter. In my humble opinion, of course. Alright then, it's good that I have these 52 humanities. Or human effigies, whatever. Right. Just go and retrieve my souls. Hope that I don't get invaded again. The Forlorn can invade you at a lot of different points in this place. Also in New Game Plus like a million, so he becomes ridiculously overpowered. And you cannot leave until you either die or you kill him. Really hope that those freaking dudes aren't gonna follow me. On this bitch? No, they won't. Okay. If you're wondering why this bitch is a thing, it's because I think if you kill a certain amount of eggs without resting at the bonfire, then a dragon will swoop down and kill you on a bitch. And then we get to meet Mini Aldea. Goodbye. Nice. You know what I constantly forgot to do? Upgrade my Moonlight Greatsword to its final level. Oh well, whatever. Whatever. Let me go and do some upgrading first. Hello. Right. Oh yeah, going to 300 damage and probably even more scaling. Nice. Let me go and upgrade this. I could upgrade my enchanted longsword, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna leave all the other, like, once I reach the Titanite chunk tier, I'm gonna wait for the moment. Because I don't think I want to do that quite yet. There's an escaling though, it's really nice. I'll be around. How much damage do you do? Yeah, like 270. Also, 304 and 250 extra, so that's 554 damage with the Moonlight Greatsword. That's pretty dang nice. It's not as much as you would get from a lot of strength weapons, but it works. Okay. Let's go back over to this place. Because there's some stuff to be gotten. One of which is the Drake Keeper's straight sword. So let me go and equip the Jester's Cap. Let me go and equip Countess Gold Serpent Ring +1. And the Watch Dragon's Armor. All of these together culminate into basically the best item discovery that you can get. Well, kind of. To get the best, you still need the Covet's Gold Serpent Ring +2, which you can get in Jesus, which you can get by fighting the Belfry Gargoyles in New Game Plus. If you really hate yourself, you can do that, like me. Or if you just need it, really. There are certain playthroughs where I would feel that I need it. In this playthrough, I'm not going to be grinding that much, so I don't feel like I need it. But in a playthrough like, for instance, the Miracle playthrough, I think, I will probably get that because I'm going to need to farm... I'm going to need to farm Sun Medals. Which I need to go and offer at the Sun Shrine, whatever. Or Sunlight Medals, there we go. Need Sunlight Medals. And that way I can get myself something, something pretty dang good. But I can just get, you know, Great Lightning Spear. And I think also Sunlight Lightning Spear. Or like just Sunlight Spear, right. And those are, I would think, pretty dang important when you're doing a miracle build. Because, you know, better lightning spears equals better damage. And since you only have like 3 lightning spears per spell slot, which is stupid, it means that it would be nice to get stronger lightning spears. I still hate that. They always nerf, I feel like they always nerf the miracle builds. Well, always. I don't know about Dark Souls 1, but in Dark Souls 3, I guess it's fine, but it's not. Well, the things in Dark Souls 3, like magic in general, isn't really amazing. Sorceries are really good, but the other ones are a little bit meh. Or at least that's what I experienced. I could be wrong about that, because I did like my Miracle and my Pyromancy playthrough pretty early in all of my weapon playthrough shenanigans, and so I didn't really know all of the tricks that I know now, or all the kind of important things to know as I do now, so I should probably cut this out because I'm grinding. I'm basically gonna be grinding this until he despawns at the moment, and then yeah, I think off camera, if I don't get it from him by killing him like about 10 times, I think, then I'll probably go and grind off camera. If you, for instance, want enemies to never despawn, like to continuously respawn, you need to join the Covenant of Champions, which is a covenant that you can find in Majula. It's with the big slab. Makes everything a lot more difficult, however, it does give you the ability to farm. Okay. That's it. No more grinding at the moment. So I guess I'll be doing that stuff off camera. Which is fine. I'm gonna have to do a lot of grinding anyway. Well, a lot. Well, I guess a sizable amount in any case. Right. Time to use my spells again. I'm going to discover the Soul Spear. Decent. Goodbye. He was about to knock my head into next year. But I killed him with my magical spells first. Yes. Didn't stand a chance to get my magical spells. Yes. Twinkling Titanite. Nice. I'm pretty dang sure that I'm gonna need that still for a weapon or two. Hello. Another Faint Stone, nice. This can be quite useful to go and test out my my catalysts. Drake Keeper's Great Axe and Great Shield. Alright, and then we get your boy. Your boy with his big old sword. As you can see, these are basically the old knights, but then just faster. Faster and do more damage, and are using really cool weapons. I love the Drake Keeper weapons. They're amazing. Quite nice that, nice. However, they're not particularly easy to get. The Drake Keeper gear is not the easiest thing to get. Because of how strong the Drake Keepers themselves are. Not only that, but they're also relatively rare. Oh, oh. So I think you can imagine when dealing with these enemies in my god, what am I even trying to say? Dealing with all of these enemies when you're in the Champions Covenant can be one hell of an experience. I'm so happy that I basically never have to grind for anything in this place anymore. And the only thing I would grind is the straight sword. Like the first weapon, so I don't even have to go that deep into this area. Which makes everything so much better, because I grinded for all of these dragon weapons over here, because they're all strength weapons. I grinded for all of them, and my god, was it the worst experience ever. And I also grinded for basically every single dragon, like Drake Keeper weapon also. So that was absolutely the worst. I hated it. I'm so happy that I don't have to do it again. I also get the Crystal Magic Weapon, which is a pretty nice buff. Which I will probably never use, I think. Well, I guess I could I could imbue my Moonlight Greatsword with Crystal Soul. Or like, let me go and test it out actually, if I can do Crystal Weapon on my Moonlight Greatsword. That would be something. That would be insane. That would actually be insane. Also, you apparently are pretty dang beefy. Well, I guess I kind of remember you being pretty dang beefy. There's also dual wielding. Because dual wielding is cool. Hello. Please allow me to not stab you in the back, apparently. Well, I just failed, so... As it just walks away. I feel like my Moonlight Greatsword just like... is the most damaging thing that I have. It's absolutely insane. My spells don't stand a chance compared to this. Well, I guess it is because I'm using like Great Soul Arrow instead of Soul Spears and all that jazz. Because my Soul Spears do a lot of damage, but, you know, 3 uses. Or 4, technically. You can't really do that much with those. Alright. And thus we reach the Ancient Dragon. Hello. Then we get the Ashen Mist Heart. And now we're gonna go and fight this guy. Because I will be fighting every single boss, including this boy. So this guy is a very optional boss. It's a really big boy. He does a lot of damage. However, his weak spot is right over here. The only thing you have to watch out for is him slamming on the ground when he starts flying. You want to run towards his tail, because he's going to do his fire breath, but if you run towards his tail, the fire breath won't be able to reach you. Gotta watch out that he doesn't fall on top of you, because that's also going to do damage to you. And that is basically all you need to do for this battle. He says watch out for the tail as he gets freaking slammed by the tail. Let me go and cast a Soul Spear. Ouch. He also uses tail to damage you from time to time. What are you gonna do, buddy? You're gonna fly? You're just gonna reposition yourself, okay. Which is fine by me. So 405 for a Great Heavy. I want to see how much damage my Moonlight Greatsword does. 388, so it does about the same amount of damage as a Great Heavy Soul there. I was about to say, like, I don't know where you're gonna land, buddy. And it scares me quite a lot. Oopsie, missed. I also don't think I want to be at range for this guy. I'm a little bit scared to be at range. Yeah, I might be dead now. Oh boy. There's also, as you've just noticed, a couple of very specific situations where the dragon is going to fly over... Yeah, I'm dead. Where the dragon is going to fly over a cliff, basically, and... and it means that you cannot avoid this attack. And thus I died. That is really shitty. That is really freaking shitty. Okay, so... Crystal Soul Spirit, get the fuck... Oh, like just Soul Spirit, get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh, I can't. Of course I can't. Can I infuse this weapon with another type of damage? No. Okay. That's intriguing. I can, however, infuse this boy. So I think I'm gonna do that in this battle. Since I'm basically not gonna be using my soul airs. Well, that's pretty dang shitty. Oh well, it's fine. It is still a difficult optional boss though, so... Not too big of a surprise that I would have issues with it. I'm gonna shoot. Great soul arrow at your face. Doing the smoke move. I'm kind of interested to see how much damage I can do with my crystal imbued weapon. Ouch. God damn, this guy's fast. Please let me kill you. Jesus. Since I have basically no poise, it makes for some interesting situations. Right. That is basically it. I do think that the Guardian Dragon, or the Ancient Dragon, sorry. The Ancient Dragon is, I think is weak to lightning. Which seemed to make a lot of sense, a lot of dragons are weak to lightning. Oh well. We'll just see how it goes. I'll just deal with it like this. Let's go and get Great Magic Weapon, or Crystal Magic Weapon, which makes my weapon look ridiculous. Hello. He's gonna breathe fire on me. Maybe? No? Yep. Right. Hello. Wow. That is not a lot. Okay, so imbuing this weapon with Crystal Magic Weapon is not anywhere near the amount of damage that I would do with my Moonlight Greatsword. Cool. Ah, crap. Oh well, that's fine. Guess she's gonna fly over there. I'm not gonna get too close because then I will get hit, which seems like a bad situation. I gotta say I'm not too big of a fan of this boss battle. I wouldn't say it is a worse boss battle like some other people claim. But I can definitely see that people would not like this boss battle. It's also very difficult, so... It is very difficult for the wrong types of reasons. Are you kidding me? And that right there is the wrong types of reasons. Ah, why? I wanted to say, why do I suddenly suck at this boss, but then I remembered that I'm squishy. Well, even if I wasn't squishy, I wouldn't get hit that much. I just suck right now. Basically. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna be doing that, because it is not worth it. Well... I guess I can just go and equip my Soul Spears. If I die one more time, I'm gonna go and equip my Crystal Soul Spears. Because that way I can see how much damage I can do against the knights on the way. He's out. Jesus. Yeah, this is very weird. This is the first time that I've actually had issues with... Isn't this like the first time in all of my playthroughs that I've died to the Guardian Drake? Or the Ancient Dragon? I keep thinking that it's Guardian Drake, but that's wrong. That's very weird. The fact that I only now have issues with it. Oh well. The first time I would say it was just pure bad luck, really, with the way that he positioned himself. And then after that it was just stupid. Got hit by the fire and then got squished. Alright, here we are again. Hello. He's gonna do fire again, I'm pretty sure. As an opening attack. Let me go and hit him with my Soul Spears. I'm gonna wait for him to do something. He's gonna fly. The thing is, you really need to watch out that you don't get squished by his tail. That's one of the things that can also happen when he lands, so... As you can quite clearly see. And roll. Oof. Yeah, the hitboxes for this boss also are not amazing. So that makes it even worse. Let's hope that I don't get squished, thank you. Jesus. The stomp. Come over here, buddy. You're just gonna fly. Okay. I thought I was gonna do a fire breath again. God, using my Moonlight Greatsword is just the best idea, really. It is such a ridiculous amount of damage compared to anything else I do. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, I wasn't running. I was lucky that I didn't get squished. He's gonna fly again. There's fire again over here. Now. Can you please stop doing that? Nope. No, I cannot. It's a good thing that I have some heals. I think the reason why he's doing that is because I'm not underneath his legs. And he has a tendency to constantly do this attack. Okay, nice. Actually managed to avoid it this time. Once you know the strategy, once you know the strategy to run towards his tail, this guy shouldn't be too big of an issue unless if you're a dangus like me. Unless if you get like impatient or if you... I don't know. You can die to a lot of stupid things. You can also just die to bad luck. Sometimes. Which is technically the worst. That is not good boss design, but at the same time. This game is kind of filled with not amazing boss design. I think every single game has like at least a boss or two which are just bullshit. But I don't feel like this boss is bullshit necessarily. It just has some wonky things going on with it. It's not entire bullshit, you know? It is partial bullshit. but not full bullshit. Alright, buddy. It's gonna fly again. Oh boy. I might be a little bit... Okay, no, I'm fine. And down it goes. So get a petrified dragon bone and the soul of a giant. I did it for the soul of a giant, by the way. And also for the playthrough, because I defeat every single boss with these challenges, because otherwise what the hell is the point, really? Or it's playthroughs. I wouldn't really call them challenges, really. They're just playthroughs. To fully explore every type of damage. Or every big stat, I would say. Alright, hello. Alright, I was gonna grind for stuff off camera and then decide to upgrade. Like, then decide which things I'm gonna upgrade. There we go. I'm sorry, took me a moment there. As you can see, I do get a metric crap load of souls. More HP would be nice. That'd be so nice. I do think I'm gonna do that though, because at this point of the game, I'm just focusing on endurance and vigor. I don't feel like I need any more attunement slots. It can be useful, sure, but I don't feel like it's worth putting my stats into that, because otherwise I'm just gonna get squished and killed. So my friends, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed this episode of this. I was playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First in Sorcery build. And next episode we're gonna go and deal with... Oh, the giant memories, okay, yeah. We're gonna go and deal with the giant memories. But before we do that, I do want to go and take a look at what this guy sells. And apparently he... Huh, that's interesting. Well, let me go and buy a couple more things from him. What would I like? I quite like this jacket over here. I have another 10k souls left. I don't really like that one too much. I guess I'll just go and buy another one of these.
Thanks.
I want him to go into his final phase. Into his final form. That way I might be able to buy some more cool looking boss armor at some point. But I'm not sure. We'll see. In any case, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys mayhaps in the next episode. After I'm done grinding, of course. Goodbye.